Here in Las Vegas, Nevada, we found Chris Kyle, author of American Sniper. Good to see you, Chris.
Hey, good to see you. Nice to be here.
What does the Second Amendment mean to you?
It's your whole freedoms. As far as it's in the Constitution, everybody should have a gun. In fact, you should be taxed if you don't.
Tell us about your book. There's a lot about it in the news. A lot of people have heard about it. Tell us about the book, why'd you write it, what it means to you.
The whole thing, I mean, there's a unwritten code of silence, basically, and so I made sure not to give up anything tactical or anything classified, but I can't tell everybody's story, but I can tell mine. And my whole story is about how everybody else made me look good, because I definitely not the greatest shot, I'm not the best sniper at all, but I was put in some situations that actually it turned out pretty good for me, and I'm trying to give credit to the guys who made me look good, especially Mark Lee, Ryan Jobe, two guys who died fighting for this country, and then raising awareness. So we, as Americans, stand up and we give back to them, take care of them, whether they're deployed, they're out now, or if they just don't make it home. That we need to take care of. It's our duty to take care of them now.
The people, the other snipers, other people in your community, other people who have read your book, what have they said to you about it?
I've gotten a lot of emails, phone calls from guys saying thank you. Guys in the same situation as far as the family life, that you can do both. You know, unfortunately for me, I gave everything to my job, and I made my family sacrifice everything. But you can do both. You can do 30 years in the military. I'm not trying to tell guys to get out. All I'm trying to do is say, hey, look, take care of your family, because once you're out of the military, your time will end sooner or later, and then what are you going to have? You better make sure your life is set up to have your family.
When you're at an event like this, we're at Media Day right now, but we're here for SHOT Show, and you see the industry, and you see and hear stories about record gun sales in 2011, and you see stories about in Oklahoma, a woman holding her baby, killing an intruder with a shotgun. What is, with all that put together, what does it make you feel like?
Well, I mean, I feel like that's the way it should be. If someone breaks into your house, you have the right for self-defense, and especially, that single mother with a kid at home. Good on her. The only thing now is I hope that she's able to be okay and that she doesn't have anything affecting her after that, and she has nothing to feel guilty about. That's our God-given right to self-defense, and she did it. Good on her.
You're traveling the country, doing book signings. What is that like for you? What is it like to see the country and meet different people, and what are they saying to you when you're signing their books, and what are more of the special things you're hearing?
It's mind-blowing that people actually want to meet me. And I've had people drive 3 hours, and then you wait 2 hours in line just to meet me, and you got the kids coming up, and tell them, I said, aren't you disappointed? You waited all that time just to see a big dumb redneck at the end here.
God.
But no, I mean, I'm humbled. It's mind-blowing to see all these people that want to meet me, and I keep telling them, this isn't about me. I'm trying to raise awareness for the guys. I appreciate you doing this because the profits are going to a good cause. And when people come up and say you're going to be a millionaire, no, I'm not, because the money's not mine. You can't make money off of blood money.
Where will the profits go?
It's going back to families.
Okay. Earlier today, last question, you were here talking to the NRA ambassadors, so obviously it's important that you talk to the youth, but what do the ambassadors and what does the NRA as a whole mean to you?
Well, not just the ambassadors, but anybody, whether it's a kid or an adult or anything. I feel like if you're going to buy my book, the least I can do is give you some of my time. I try to get to know a little bit about everybody I talk to. My book signings, I refuse to sit down. If you're going to stand up, I'm going to stand up. And if you're going to wait that much time, I'm not going to just sign your book and push you off. I'm going to take the time to talk to you a little bit. If you want a picture, I'll do a picture. I'm a normal, everyday guy. And then as far as what these guys are doing, with the NRA, I think it's awesome that the awareness is getting out there, because whether you believe in the guns or not, if you don't know safety, that's when you start getting into trouble. And these kids are being brought up to respect weapons and to learn the safeties of them. And so if they go to somebody else's house and they see a weapon, they're not going to play with it.
We also hear kids who learn shooting sports early on shooting teams. They're better citizens, they're better students, they're more respectful. Do you see that and hear that as well?
Oh, definitely. Every one of these kids here, I've loved them. And yes, I do have a soft spot in my heart for the kids. So yeah, and especially something that we have in common. Big hunter, I love shooting, and I was telling them the story about did a competition, and a 14-year-old girl smoked me. So I've got a lot of respect for them.
Yeah. So I guess we can buy the book at Amazon, bookstores, anywhere, at all the normal places.
Yes, sir. Barnes and Noble, anything.
And if people want to find out where you're signing, do you have a website?
There is a Facebook. If you look up on American Sniper, it does have a Facebook page. Puts my schedule out there. And as far as the schedule, it goes to the end of this month. But we are trying to give back because I've had people writing in saying, "I missed your book signing. Where can I go?" Or "You're not coming to my area." If people want an autograph, then I'm going to make sure it happens one way or another. Whether if I have to come up there and do a book signing, or if I have to give you the address to my office, that's the least I can do for you.
We appreciate your time. Thank you for your service to the country. Thanks for your time today.
Thank you. I appreciate it.